Morning, everybody. It is Rob. Hope you're having an amazing day. Let's go ahead and make sure you all can hear me. If you would please, in the comment section, type the number 1 for yes to let me know that you can. I would greatly appreciate it. And as you do, keep in mind, everything we look at here this morning is for educational purposes only. Nothing is meant to be advice or recommendations. All right. And if you like what you see, make sure you follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all the different platforms that we're on. Ring the bell on Facebook so you get notified on all of the updates that we do. We do at least 7 live trainings a week on top of all of the recorded ones that we put out right here on YouTube and such, right? But right here on our social platforms, there's at least 7 lives that we do every week, including 5 of these. All right. I do appreciate all of the good mornings. Say, hey, I saw you were in there nice and early. Welcome, 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 everybody. I do appreciate having you all here. With that, let's go ahead and let's jump in, guys, because we've got a ton to cover today. So let's go jump in and take a look at the futures. All right. So as you can see, we had a really nice climb in the last hour or so on the ES. We are now up 39 points, rocking and rolling, splishing and a splashing, baby. It's a good move. Good continuation. YM has had an awesome move, and it was a nice steady run just through the night, just kind of the riding along in my automobile, just kind of chugging along there. And then, like I said, last hour was that really nice pop that took place. So we're up 300 points on the YM right now. Scalper Ed, if you're in here, maybe you are, but you're not paying attention because you are trading. But good luck on the micros today. And there's a couple others that trade them as well in here. NQ, NASDAQ is up 168 points right now. Very nice. Even the RUT has had a great run at almost 22 right now this morning. Bitcoin, and I'm sure all of this has to do with Russia backing down some forces, Turkey saying the talks are going well. We're at 48,000 on Bitcoin. We're only up 115. Can you imagine? Only 115 is the way we talk about it. We're on Ether. We're up 58.5 points right now. Great stair step. Lots of opportunities in there through the night on ETH. Gold has dropped off just as quickly as the market has run. Gold is down 47 points right now. And then crude oil. Is that true? Is it under $100 a barrel? Oh, my goodness. Really? Woo! Yeah, it's pressing, guys. And it's funny. You know, we're seeing $3.99 to $4.39 is kind of the range here. And they've separated now. No more cash and credit. That's regular cash. One gas station I drove past last night, $4.79 for regular. Sean, $5.83, I think, for diesel, which is what Sean needs in his truck that he drives, right? So massive, crazy people out there with the prices so far still. But overall, nice steady drop over the last couple of days. And once again, when you look at the moves, this all coincides with Russia dropping forces, Turkey saying talks are going well. So we'll see. We'll see where it all goes. But overall, markets are in a good position today. Let's go take a look at the trades from yesterday. And I'm going to ask you guys to drop your trades in. What trades did you do? Did you take any candidates from here yesterday? How did you do? I mean, there was one of them that crush, kill, destroy that we took from yesterday, which I'll share with you guys in a moment. But go ahead and drop in your candidates right now, the things that you want, that you traded, not you want. The ones that you traded yesterday, let's take a look at those. Sharing is caring, right? Yeah, Sean said cost me $90 to fill up on Saturday. I saw that on your Instagram, Sean. I don't get anywhere near that. I got to about 70 last time I filled up, but nowhere near the 90 that you're at. But diesel is just up there. All right, so very first one from yesterday, let's go back to that side of the position of the page, was AMC. All right, so AMC is first. Let me get my option chain up here. Good, it's still intact. So when we look at AMC, the note yesterday was striking more deals like that gold mine deal they did, which was gold and silver, which was a $27 million investment. I said naked put below $16. Well, they opened up as pre-market. Okay, So they opened up. You know what? Let's get one without the pre-market stuff on it. They opened up yesterday, small gap up, and then they just climbed. And right out of the box, I sold the $16 puts. I got about 18 cents, I think it was, for them. We got out near the end of the day. It was probably near the end of the day, close to it, for 5 cents. I couldn't get a better price than that. I took a nickel to get out of that trade. So we pulled in 13 cents. No harm, no foul. We didn't crush it. We did okay. Tesla, on the other hand, with their announcement of splits, guys. And here's what I did, right? I drew a fib in there, although we did not need it. I drew it in anyway because I needed a sense, an area of support. That midpoint gave me that area of support, and it referenced back to multiple places in history. Maybe I should not do it that way. Let's put the line on this way instead. I'll be close, but I won't be perfect, but I'll be okay. Right? So you had this little bounce off on that gap up. You had a fail right here. You had your bounce here. You had a stopping point here and here. So we had importance at that level. So now I waited for that pullback to the 1059.62 to come in yesterday, which is this yellow line, right? So we got our move up. We got our pullback. We got our bounce. If you took it here, it was just an aggressive entry, not a big deal. An aggressive entry, right? But got in, what did I have now? Right about 1025, which there's my 1025 candle. Got in right about here. And I took two different exits on this trade. Now, I got in on these. They were about $28 on the contracts. I got in on these, 4 of them, right? We did 4 contracts. And remember, guys, these are examples, right? You may have gotten in a few minutes earlier, a few minutes later. It may have been $22, may have been $44. It just all depends when someone hits the trigger. So it was $28 on the entry into the with the trigger right there for the entry. And at 1045 on this candle, we came up and hit that 1080 resistance level, right? Which was the next pivot in there. So I took 3 of my 4 contracts off right there. And I rode the balance of them out until a little after 3 o'clock. And I sold the last one a little bit after 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock is 1500, 305. We'd kind of run into that resistance up there and started failing again. So that candle right there, so it's actually 305. That candle right there, as we started to pull back, I was done, sold off the last contract. So we get into 28. The first 3 contracts were out at 36. The last contract were out at 46, approximately $46 a share. We killed it on Tesla yesterday. Killed it. All because of the stock split. So how did you guys do here yesterday? Let's see. Evelyn said SPY put up 6%. Nice. And SPY call up 11%. The account up 2.5%. Very nice. Good deal. John said not around yesterday. Covered calls this week on BBBY, AMC, and video. CC covered calls for had some great candidates this week. We did, right, John? We did really well with the candidates this week. I was very happy with what I got. Paula said lost 20 cents on an SPY put. Say hey, AMC 120 cents, Beyond Meat 30 cents, Coinbase 300. I'm sorry, $120. Beyond Meat $30, Coinbase $300, SPY $420. 4, 7, 8, 20, 40, 7, $870. Great job. Great job. Say hey, love it. Absolutely love it. Alan said Facebook was flat. Erica said down 54% on Adobe, and SPY 55%, Tesla 2% paper trades. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Adobe was just a hyphen, not a down for. 54% on Adobe, 55% on the SPY, and 2% on Tesla. Nice. Very nice. Chris said he was stopped out on SPY, still managing that Tesla long call. Jeff said Tesla, 5 contracts, up 6K. Woo! Jeff, is it worth? Now, Jeff's West Coast, baby. He's in Arizona. Worth getting up early enough to see some of this stuff, Jeff? I mean, 6K off of that trade yesterday was awesome. Is that a so far? You still in those, Jeff, or did you close them out? Right. Tesla this morning is up another $15. So if you're still in them, you're going to rock it. We closed ours out yesterday. It was a day trade only. All right. So with that, let's go ahead and take a look at today's candidates. Yes. Good. Sorry, I'm talking over the music there. So great job, Jeff. Great job. So here's our candidates today, folks. We've got about 7 of them, I think it is. A couple of meme stocks on there. So I'll open that one up full steam there. AMC is the first one. And what I'm going to do is I do have a list built for us in Omega charts. So woo, there's AMC just rocking all night Donkey Kong, baby. They're back on the list again today. They're down a little bit, down about $1.13, which puts them at, we'll call it $28 for today. So $28, guys, we're kind of in the middle. There's not a whole lot happening in there. 28, we look back. Historically, we've got some support here and here, right in that 28 area, right? Right in that area. It's at 28.19 right now. I'm probably going to wait on this. Let me back up. Here's what I'd be looking for. I would be happy with a bull put spread below 24. If I can get anything for that, and right now, before the change in price, the $24, wow, okay. $24 puts, we're trading at $1.23. The 24.5, well, let's do mid. 119 and 102. I can get 17 cents on a 50-cent spread. $4 out of the money on the 24s. So we'll see where they open up, but I definitely like them. Right? Etsy is up next on the docket. Etsy got a downgrade. Let's make sure we're not scrunched in there. Oh, look at the setup, folks. I love the lower highs, although we do have higher lows. I love that the Fibonacci level is right. The moving averages are right at the fib level. So we've got confluence there of all three, right? 8, 21, and the zero line. Like it a lot. Potential zero line breakout. We're down at 138 right now. So we're still above the 136. So here's what I need to see. I need to see the stock get below 135. And then I need a retest. So fall down below, retest, and drop. If that can happen, then we will look at on Etsy, bear call spread above 137. Yeah, above 137. Got to give a little bit of wiggle room. It's right at 136, the zero line, so can't set it up off of that. FedEx, CEO retiring. I don't quite get the move here, guys. They're up $7, and they're talking about from the time he became CEO, which he's the founder of the company, he rocked it. He did amazing things, and him leaving, I thought, would bring in some bad thoughts on where the company might go, but it might just be that, okay, great, we get somebody new, fresh, maybe newer ideas, not as stagnant. Maybe they've been held back a little bit. The reason for it is, again, he's resigned. He's retiring. And they're bringing in someone that's from the company they're promoting up. So right now they're up at 237. So they're just above the fib line. You got to be cautious here. We're in a bullish bias by getting up above that 237 level now, but we're right there. We're at 237.15 and 236.54 is the fib level. Tough. Guys, I just don't see getting anything below the 216 at all. Yeah, I mean, the 215s are 13 cents. For a bull put spread. So I just don't see it in there. I'm going to wait. Not crazy about it because of where it opened up. GameStop, GME, also giving a little bit back today, about $7. Why are they on our list? They're a meme. That's all it is. They're a meme. They're sitting at 182.5. So I need the stock to retest the 180 level. Then I'd be looking at a bull put spread below 179. Right? But I needed to come back down to the 180. It's at 182.5 right now. Make it near. It doesn't have to hit it, but get in the general vicinity, 180.5. Just get where we get down close to it and then start to recover from that level, bounce, right? Because you don't want to go to 182 and bounce because you may still fall back to the 180. There wasn't a real test of support. Right? You fell off a ladder, you landed on a desk, right? That doesn't mean you're done. If you roll or move a little bit, you're going to land on the floor, right? Same thing. The desk would be stopping at 182. So I want that retest there. Pins, which is Pinterest. They're only down 50 cents right now. They got it, but the downgrade was Morgan Stanley, right? So I wanted to see, I didn't look at the chart, right? Didn't do anything with the chart on it at all, but I wanted to see what this puppy looked like and if there was any value in it. And guys, when we look at the fib that's on here, we've violated the negative 618. So we need to find a place to redraw, but we don't really have an ideal spot yet. I love this move in here. I just don't know if it's going to still be valid. It is the one we need to focus on first. Come on. You know what? We're just going to delete that out of there. Let's go ahead and put that back to current. And let's get Zafib. Wow. Okay. So 21, 29, 8. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, we need to split that in half and then half a half. So I'm never a fan when we've got to start splitting multiple levels like this here. Right? Actually, wrong one. So we're going to split that first. We still have 25. 29 is $4. We need 3. So we're going to have to add the 236 and the 764. All right. So right now we're at, let me see, on pins, we're at 26. Yeah, we're at $26 right now. So we're still just above that 25.38 level. Right, so we're at 26. We're just above that fib level. Earnings are far enough away. We're okay. But look at the congestion pattern we've had in there. Right? Nothing about this is exciting me. I'm going to wait. But Rob, you spent a lot of time analyzing it. Yes. Get rid of the garbage. The cream will rise to the top, right? So that's exactly what we're trying to accomplish here. Next is Play, P-L-A-Y, which is Dave & Buster's. So, I mean, largest directional move that I see was this drop right here, right? So let's go and identify that first. And by the way, Play had earnings and they're down on the earnings. They are down $1.83, which puts them at 41 and jingle. So 41.88, so we'll call it 42. So they're sitting right near our fib level. So I'm going to look at a bear call spread above 44. Right? Above 44. All right? Oh, but guys, there's only one left. Only one candidate left. Drop in your candidates. What do you want me to look at? Give me the reason. Give me the price. Give me the details behind what you're looking for. If you can articulate it. If you can't, give me a symbol. Right? Let's take a look at that. This will help not only others in here be able to see what other candidates, maybe some of you are looking at, but it'll also help you by giving another look from me, at least to give you an opinion of what I see coming up on that position. Right? All right, excellent. Okay, so last one is Uber. Let's go over to Uber. They're close to finalizing their deal finally with the taxi company in San Francisco, where they're going to include taxis in Uber, which would be a tremendous amount of additional, what's the word for it? Capacity without having any real cost associated outside of their software. They're hiring the people and so forth, right? So huge benefit there for them. So let's see. They're up right now, 93 cents. Okay. So they're sitting at 35.70. We're just above that 35.5 level. Guys, I don't know what we're going to get on this, but the only trade I would do on this is a bull put spread below 33. It's the only thing I would do. Actually, it'd have to be below 32, not 33. which just makes it even harder to get any premium. Yeah, I mean, as of yesterday, there was 10 cents on the 32 put, so there's nothing for it. All right. So with that, let's go ahead and see what you guys came up with. Say, hey, said if you throw out these candidates, I will try to learn by trading them. Thank you. Go, Jeff. Good job again, Jeff. Much appreciated. Yeah, there you go. Ops trader. Hoorah, Jeff. And Jeff is still in that trade, guys. So on Tesla. So Tesla right now is killing it, right? What did I say? They were up about $15. They're 14.5 right now at 11.08. Really nice. Really nice. Let me see. Had we stuck with the 1070 calls yesterday, yeah, that's okay. We got out at 46 now right now trading. They closed up at 42. We'll see where they open. But there should be a nice gain at this point. So, all right, let's see what you guys got on the docket for today. John's asking for SPY. All right, I keep SPY locked and loaded on our list. Let's see. SPY current price 459.40, break of the 460.82 level. Let's try to do that again, Rob, this time with the real symbol. All right, 4F3. Okay, there's the best zoom I can do on it. So with the break of the 460.82. All right, so right now it's at $3.60. It's at 459.51. So we're just shy of that. John's looking for a break of the 460.82, a retest and a bounce for the long, I guess, which means fail, retest of that 460.82 and a bounce. And if we get that, then a potential bullish entry. If you do break the 460.82 though, John, retest and fail, you've got an opportunity, clear and concise entry down for that as well. So I like SPY. I will be looking at where my pivots set up today. I don't have them on there yet because the market isn't open. But we're looking where the pivots set up and see if we can't get a trade off of pivots as well for SPY. Qs, John said, is the same setup. We'll look at 4 in there. So break the 368.79, retest and bounce. You could also get the pullback to the 362.17 and bounce. Now, where on the Qs, we're at 369 right now. So we're already above on it, John, on the 368. So great setups on both, like them a lot, and there's really good opportunity. 69 to 77 is 8 points. And we move, I don't have my list open. We move about $9 a day on the Qs. So the opportunity is there. No question, the opportunity is there. All right, let's go back over to 2. Good. Hope that helps, John. Let me know. Hey, Paulie TA, Apple going back to 3T valuation. Not sure what 3T valuation is. I do not follow them technically. What are we looking for? I'm typing in T. So right now, well, let's see. Where's Apple in pre-market? They're up $1.25 right now. So they're sitting at 177. So we're right up above here. So we're above the 764. So Paulie, what I am a big fan of here is we're at 176.81 and not enough. Give me the continuation move up, small, $1.50 off of that 126.25 level, retest and bounce, and I've got all this room up to 183. And nothing's stopping me because I got $9 move intraday, $4.50 move intraday, and there's nothing stopping me there. So fib it of 9. So I hope that helped. Let me know down below. Andre said Apple is almost over the 786 fib retracement. Yeah, exactly. So I use 764 on mine, but you're in the same place, Andres, right? 764 to me is just I made it where it was a confluence of the 236. My testing of both levels, which was probably close to 1 million days, gave me, 1 million trading days, gave me better results by using the 764. So I've made a slight modification to it, but 786 is so close. It's just, you're not going to see that big of a difference. But since I try to do things so precise, I like this level better. But yes, same scenario of what I just talked about for Poly TA, retest, bounce, 183 is resistance. So lots of opportunity. Oh, 3 trillion. Got it, Polly. Thank you. Yeah, and here's the problem. Share buybacks are going to become taboo pretty soon, right? Companies are going to be paying taxes and they're going to get hurt, and CEOs can't sell any of their shares. And it's crazy if they pass this law. Crazy. I think it's a mistake. When a company buys back shares, it's because they think the share is undervalued. If the share increases in value, does the company make more money? Yes. Guess what? So do you, the shareholder. So we're saying, no, that's not good. Oh, wait, I forgot. Capitalism is dead. We're not supposed to be profitable any longer. We just need to give it all to the government. All right, I'm back. So, sorry, guys. Just stupidity, the things that we're doing now. All right. Just got a text message from a buddy of mine who's in here. It's like, dude. All right. So, but you guys know where I'm coming from, right? I hope you do, because this hurts companies like Apple immensely. And you as a shareholder, it hurts you as a shareholder, because if they're not buying it back, they have less shares to increase in value and less profit to share with you in form of dividends. So some of your dividends go away. Stock price doesn't go up as much. Okay, so you make less money as a shareholder. Let's see. Tripp's asking for itty bitty machine. IBM. All right, so where are they intraday? Close at 130. Let's put it in now and see where they're at today. So they're at 132 quarter, which is up 78 cents right now. Looking for a bounce off of the 618. So if they're sitting at 132 and a quarter, so we're right here. So this is the 618 Tripp's referring to, looking for the bounce off of there and a continuation. So break, a retest, and a bounce. I agree, Tripp. And of course, remember, guys, if we're Tripp for this on IBM, we're making this press up. If the S&P starts to roll over, Tripp, you've got a clear path down to take a bearish entry on an intraday basis if it happens near ugly, right? Near that 618, that resistance level. As long as it happens there, I'm good with it, right? Let's see. Intel is the next one Tripp put in there. Closed at 51.51. Let's see where it is right now. Let's see. It is at 51.98. It's still down below. I'll go back and look, Tripp. Let me see what in a second. Let me look at this one first. Yeah, so W, which is win, right? Or double bottom pattern in there. So where it is it right now? 52. So it's right up below this level. Same thing, Tripp. If we could break above retest and bounce or the fail. So, Tripp, you said you got a different fib line on IBM. Are you using something older? Because I had this one drawn and we violated in here on this. I don't have it drawn in here. I've got it drawn as the drop inside of there. And we've got, I'm just grabbing my paper with my arm. We've on this, gap down, all good. That small move up into that gap, right? A little bit of a sideways move. And then same thing, 2 days, and we gave it all back again. So I think we're still okay where we are here, but let me know if you're using something different. Let's see. And you said no Micron today with earnings. Okay, I agree. Their earnings coming out after market today, so I'd be cautious on it. Unless you can find a decent day trade there. Let's see. You're welcome, John. Debbie said, how do you do pivots? Debbie, I trade them. I've got 3 different trade setups that I trade them with. One for a directional market, one for a choppy market, right? And one other. But basically, look for it to hit a pivot level, not a midpoint. Look for it to hit a pivot level in reverse of where the market is. So if we're moving up, well, this is SPY, right? So if you look at Gamestop, Jimmy. No S, that's fine. Jimmy. One more time. GME. Thank you. Okay. So if the market was moving up, right, and GameStop's moving up, I'm looking for the breakout of a fib, a pivot point, a retest, and a bounce to take the entry, right? Same thing with a fail. If it was moving down, a breakdown, a retest, and a fail to take the entry. Midpoint is target 1. Next pivot point is target 2. And that's a very down and dirty method of that, Debbie. So I hope that helps. Let me know. John said, is there a way to calculate the price of the SPX pre-market? My platform doesn't allow any pre-market data on SPX, or do you just estimate from the ES? I just go off of ES. Yeah, John, I don't do any estimations on SPX. It doesn't on TradeStation either. Actually, if I try to click on SPX, not only does it give you nothing, but it takes away all the pre-market data. It doesn't give any because there is no pre-market in it, right? And even on the option chain, it shows 0 for change. So I just work off of the ES. I don't look at anything with the SPX in the pre-market. Yeah, Matty Bucks, here. I'm all there, right? Say Hey is asking for Deer. Let's go wrap these up. DE. When were they on? Yesterday. Upgrade from JP Morgan, right? So we look at Deer. DE. They're down. Woo! They're down $10 today, baby. So that's not today with dividend, right? That's tomorrow. I don't know why. I don't know what the news is on them. I didn't hear anything when I looked, or else they would have been on my list. They're sitting right now at 420.5. So we're down below the 8. So if we can move back up to towards the 427 level and fail, I'm all about a bearish entry down, and I want to fail under the 423.5 level. Right, so I wouldn't take the trade bearish until it got below that. And it is now. It's at 422. But I want it to come back up a little bit and fail. And it may not actually make it to the 427. But if you get back up near the 423 half level and fail, that'll be okay. It'll just be stronger if it does it at the fib line. So I'd be looking at a bearish trade there. All right. So Derek said, how often should we be looking at the SPX throughout the day to check the direction of the market? Or is that only done a pre-market? Oh, no, Derek, my platform, right? The way I've got this structured and set up, and this one is different because I use it for pre-market. But one of my templates has SPX on it all the time. This chart right here is no longer linked, and it stays as SPX and never changes, so that when I am looking at the market, I can easily see what's going on for the SPX. But I look at it all the time. It's a main focal point for me. All right, Trip. So Paul said, what is the issue with meme stocks you mentioned? The issue is just it's all emotion driving it. There's no real fact. It's not earnings came out, CEO resigning, new contract, new product. It's none of that. It's, hey, let's talk it up and start jacking the stock up again. That's all it is. It's an emotional trade is what it comes down to. So Debbie said, I meant, how do you set up the pivot? So Debbie, the pivots are set up by themselves on TradeStation. That's the one that I show you is a proprietary one that I have, but you can get on TradeStation. It is called Person, P-E-R-S-O-N, Person Pivots. And you can just add that in and it's automatic. All right, I hope that helps. Good, Derek. Good. Glad to know. There you go. Sean dropped it in. Guys, listen. Tomorrow, Sean dropped that link in for tomorrow's class. Guys, tomorrow I've got 30 days to trading success. We've got a bunch of people registered for it already. We're only doing the 1 day, 2 classes, noon, 3 p.m. But I finally got to read through the entire email that Suzanne sent me yesterday with some of the testimonials that came out of the last one that we did. And it was hard to keep my eyes dry. I think that there must have been a cat in the house because it was just, I'm allergic. So it had to be something like that. But guys, I'm very taken back on how much improvement I've seen people make coming out of this training. So take the time. It's an hour and a quarter long. We're going to go through tomorrow at noon, 8 p.m. Let's go ahead and get you through this. And the funny thing is that even laying this out for some of the most successful traders we have here at Wealth Builders, I'm seeing marked improvements for folks like that as well. So with that, make it a profitable day. Stay focused on the quest to becoming a great trader. Keep crushing it. And remember, folks, you're just one trade away. Take care, and I will see all of you at our next update. All right. Bye for now.